one of the cornerstones of the SMW Kaizo library, played by a player who has been a cornerstone of the SMW Kaizo community for years now. Please give it up for Equinox, who will be running Morsel's classic Storks and Apes and Crocodiles.
Hi, I'm Equinox of Spirits. This is Storks and Apes and Crocodiles, as BD said. We have been speedrunning it for Chex Notes 6 years. Many genders ago, a lot of identity stuff ago. And hopefully it'll just go well today. We are joined here with two wonderful friends who you may know from Chex Notes 10 minutes ago. We've got Fletch and we've got Shovda. Would you introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, I'm Fletch as a furry, and I am really tickled by the use of how many genders ago as an indicator of the passage of time.
Hi, I'm Shovda, and if Equinox goes over estimate, I'm putting him in a kennel.
Well, I guess we just will have to go underestimate. But yeah, so we are ready. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Video games.
Video games. So first, we have to learn a little bit about some literature. Because instead of playing this, we could be reading Candide. Not playing. You don't play books, usually. Sometimes. It's a book in another language by a volunteer telling you to cultivate your garden. This is the hardest jump in the entire game, and we just made it look easy.
First try, love it.
Beautiful.
We're going to mostly kind of concentrate on the run because this run has a lot of different ways to mess this up. But I'm just going to let our wonderful commentators take it from here.
And the H already. Yeah, it's worth noting this hack is part of a trilogy, basically. The first one, Dram World, made by Pangea Panga. The second one, Panga World, made by Linked at X2. And then this one, what they have in common is kind of the lore of, and we're already done with the first level, needing to go do things other than play video games.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
We're going to be here playing video games and raising money for the... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, BD. I just blanked on the name of the charity. Can you help me out?
It would be the Immigrant Rapid Response Fund of the Women's Foundation of Minnesota, which I will say, as we're all being serenaded by this lovely bone trousil, we have a $10 donation from Fletcher, who says, past Fletcher here, Equinox, you're going to kill it. Also, I really hope Ice slips on a banana peel and face plants in a shaving cream pie.
Wow.
You're
That
so
seems too
right,
good.
past Fletcher. Gosh, I
Thank
hope
you,
that
Fletch.
happens.
So it's worth noting, this hack doesn't have an overworld, it doesn't have traditional level names, so we kind of just name them ourselves. This is called, as you may figure, Cave or Spinies. You're seeing all of these Spinies going on, there's bombs that will kill the ones in your way eventually, and right in the pipe.
Right in the pipe.
And
So
I
those
think
two levels.
earlier, nice job.
Thank you. Those two levels are the easy ones. Everything else is harder from here. The next level we affectionately call Beetles. This is where most people kind of stop playing the game if they're playing it casually.
Yo, shoutouts to BK in chat.
Shoutouts to BK. All
Yeah,
right.
we have a little bit of vertical scrolling going on here. It is called Beetles because we're going off of the SMB3 Beetles. It is a nice little relaxing ride through here.
Nice little relaxing ride. There's a lot of spawn stuff in this where we are moving in a way such that we spawn things when we need. So right there I paused so that these things would be where we need to go. And that was
Right in
scary.
the door. Yeah, that was
Beautiful.
that was scary. Now we have what is affectionately called the Tunnel of Poop, which I
I'm
hereby, yeah, the Tunnel of Poop, which I hereby rename the Tunnel of Fuck Ice.
The Tunnel of Fuck Ice. I love it.
Support.
I have a message on that regard.
Oh yeah.
of a $250 donation from BK. Abolish and prosecute DHS and also send Morsel a strongly worded letter about this ROM hack.
Thank you, BK. And shout out to Morsel, who, yes, made this ROM hack in, again, 2017.
SMW people, if you want to send me your favorite Morsel quotes, I will definitely read them with no context for anybody else.
Boris. If I had a slide and catch the falling man.
I also have a $25 donation from Ember the Lion. Fuck ICE, but I love Dishonored and Argo, which is great because Dishonored is coming up right after this, and thanks to all your generosity, we are going to have that be an all collectibles run, and thanks to your generosity, we have raised $18,000 for the Women's Foundations of Minnesota.
Incredible.
$18,000. That's so much in a day.
Yep.
Oh.
Also, we are now in a water level. If you thought that water levels weren't bad enough, how about some vertical cycle-based water levels that starts with an invincibility star that you can't use on an enemy or you'll die?
Oh yeah, there was a mechanic in that first part, huh?
Yes, but you blew right past it, and now you're just in a different hellacious vertical water level part.
True. One thing I do want to mention about this hack, by the way, is that when this came out in 2017, it was considered so hard that a lot of the people playing Kaizo didn't even want to play it, let alone speedrun it. I believe it was just Link Dead X2 and Juzzcook who speedran it right away, and Bullop. And then over time, you can see how like skill goes up in the whole community. This is considered one of Morsel's easier hacks at this point. Still very difficult. This is very impressive. Do not get me wrong, but it's funny to see how these things change over the years.
That's incredibly interesting.
Yep. That ending is very scary. Sometimes you can just bonk out of that pipe and get sent right into those urchins. Luckily, that did not happen.
All right.
Yeah.
That is going to bring us into the level that the community calls Thwomps. No prizes for determining why that might be the case. We're going to have a lot of Thwomps coming in from various different directions that we'll need to kind of skate and spin jump on, but we'll also need to avoid some of these poison mushrooms along the way.
And you'll notice these donut blocks, the Thwomps cannot go through until they get out of the way, which is, it depends on the hack you're playing, whether or not, nice, H. Whether or not like you can go through certain donut blocks, and there are hacks now that have different shaped ones for different things. It is a little bit complicated.
Why they have to go and make things so complicated?
And we are in the door.
Now we got a boss fight.
Boost.
Boss fight.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're right. A booze fight.
Boost fight. One of 3 King Boo booses in this hack, I believe, right?
I want to say 3.
We've played this game so many times and couldn't tell you.
I believe it's 3. If you count it's this one, the end of Castle and the end of Motor Skills.
Fantastic.
Almost got them.
Still, great job to that boss. As you may have seen there, what Spirits was doing was actually just pulling these blocks kind of out of thin air. That is the mechanic of these Boo bosses that we need to use to damage them.
Yeah, and you actually press R or L. I always use R to get the... to get the block. That's what it's called. It is a block. This is an auto scroller riding Yoshi. These on-off switches have double hit enabled. It is not patched, which means that is very precise jumping to hit those without hitting 2 switches at once.
Really important question for y'all. Is this Flappy Bird?
A little bit.
I saw this and I immediately assumed it was Flappy Bird.
No, because Yoshi is a horse.
Yeah.
By the way, you can die on this jump and go back to the very beginning of the level. Shout out to BK.
Shout out also to Crocodiles for that fantastic one shot.
Yeah, you're moving so fast. Can I hop in here with a quick message?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, we have opened a new incentive for coming up later. We have Flying Ludicolo with I Am Your Beast, all story levels, and For a $500 incentive, we will further ruin the hard work of an organization of secret military agents by knocking down the hidden snowman in each of the story levels. That's right, y'all. For a $500 incentive, we will kill the snowman in I Am Your Beast. And y'all are about this life because we're already $250 of the way towards that $500 incentive, which is incredible. Also incredible, we have a $500 donation from Spirits saying, "You got this, Spirits. Good luck conquering Storks and Apes and fuck ICEBreaker. And may the RNG Castle gods be ever in your favor." Less than 3. Not to be outdone, we have another $500 donation from Amy. "Hello from the Polycule, sending our love. Fuck ICE and those who protect them."
Fuck ICE and those who protect them.
No.
Well, guys, and thank you everyone for those fantastic donations, including thank you, Spirits.
Thank you, Spirits, indeed. I wonder who that was. Hi, Amy.
So this level is pretty hard. That first half that BD was reading donations for, so that Spirits could focus, thankfully, is a puzzle and also involves some very precise timing with dropping a shell so that a Koopa will hop out right before Yoshi eats it. Here we have what is called sticky keys. You grab key, you cannot let go key.
If you want
Very
to mail on
eloquent.
home, just press shift 5 times.
Funny you should mention that. I'll show you why in a sec, hopefully.
Is that joke funnier than I realized?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Also,
Shout out to the third wall for that strat.
you'll notice that Fishing Boo only faces right. That is a recent addition as of like 2 years ago, right?
Don't press shift 5 times in a row. Pointed price. Yeah, it is a recent addition as of a couple years ago. That went very well. That level can go very badly, especially for a casual player, and then you get to listen to Dancing Calcabrina for 10 hours.
I just want to mention that now that BK knows you have a Polycule, he's going to want to play Terraria with you.
I mean, if BK wants to teach us how to play Terraria, that would be cool.
I have something important I'd like to share with the class.
Yes, please.
What's that?
We've raised $19,000 for the Women's Foundation of Minnesota.
Holy hell.
We've already met that $500 incentive for I Am Your Beast. That literally happened in as much time as it took you to beat one level. This is incredible, y'all.
You barely announced that, and that happened.
I know. Thanks in part to this $250 donation from Teddy. Fuck ICE, abolish police, land back to all indigenous groups, debt to capitalism. Rock on, comrades.
Rock on.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Your donations are going to a really fantastic cause, and it is great that we could be putting on this show of support for all of our friends out there in the Twin Cities. Also, fuck ICE.
Also, fuck ICE. And shout outs to the Twin Cities. It has captured our heart. It is home for us, even though we don't live there yet. So this is an auto-scroller. We love auto-scrollers, right? Speedrunning.
Absolutely.
I know hosts do.
Yeah.
That we do.
But there's really not too much to talk about in this level other than when we're holding these blocks, we can jump ridiculously high. So we like to call this gravity blocks. And you'll notice that for most of the level, we were kind of just above the screen. That pipe right there is a pipe there, believe it or not. It is very easy to miss that pipe if you don't throw the block up, grab the block so you get the gravity boost, and bounce up. We got lucky. We'll just call it lucky. This level's a little hard to look at if you get motion sick, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I've gotten my notes here that Equinox likes to call this fast platforms. I used to watch LinkedIn run this when it was called Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I've always referred to this as the rude lines.
Yeah.
Fair.
Is it rude because the ways that the lines will appear and disappear?
I mean, look at him.
It's very rude.
I mean, okay, yeah. Gosh, this is so obscenely fast.
Yeah, now we gotta jump back to the same platform 3 times as it despawns and respawns off the sides of the screen. And that upthrow is pretty precise.
It's pretty precise. It is. I'm very happy there. We tried to go to it for a skip there. It would have saved a few seconds, but we did not get it.
Yeah.
Mostly because this controller decided to not throw the shell in the direction that we wanted.
But that gets us into another King Boo's fight. You'll notice that we have this array of switches up top that we are hitting every single time that we can because it toggles that platform so that it doesn't fall off and the boss is over. Already done. Well done, Equinox.
Already done.
All right, we can go slower if you want.
No, please. You're killing this. I would not have it any other way.
I mean, I have
Absolutely.
incentive for you if you would like some.
Incentive, you say?
Incentive?
I do.
There's a lot of incentives.
I didn't even do that on purpose, but here we go. We hit that I am your beast incentive so quick, y'all, that we've got another one for you. Coming up later, we have the Silent Hill F New Game Plus run from Pandemonium. And for $2,000 raised for the Women's Foundation of Minnesota, we will upgrade that to Lost in the Fog difficulty. If you do not know what Lost in the Fog difficulty means, it means Hinako's abilities aren't boosted, less resources are available, and enemies are stronger. And by stronger, we mean most of these enemies are going to be able to one-shot Pandemonium. That is a $2,000 incentive raised, $2,000 incentive for upgrading the Silent Hill F run to Lost in the Fog.
Hey, this level's really hard and requires a really good D-pad. If you don't have good D-pad, it hurt. And we're already done with it.
We're already done with it. That level is the first of a few levels that's just really, really, really difficult. The next one is this game's Fuck Ice level.
Hooray!
And we are going to concentrate for it because it is easy to mess up. Oops, see? Just like that.
All right, no worries. We got the explanation for you here. So this level, we start with the Fire Flower power-up, and then you'll see that we die if we lose it, because we do need it to complete the level. What Equinox is doing here is using the Fire Flower to hit these little blue coins, which will then transform into ice blocks. And as always, fuck ice blocks.
Fuck ice blocks. Also, it's just form now. The trans is implied.
Aww.
Sorry, that's on me.
Yeah, so it's very
Fire
easy.
Flower to hit some of these red blocks that are just blocking progress, kind of in a standard way.
Yeah, this is one example. This hack has a lot of like very subtle difficulty bits to it. This is definitely where like you can't really tell just how difficult some of these jumps are, being able to move back and forth and hit these blocks before that P switch runs out, keeping ducked until the right time. It is all just like, it is much harder than it looks. The last run that I did is like, it's a very show-offy hack. This is just made to bust you down, to break you down without needing to like show the viewer just how hard it is.
And yet Equinox out here making it look easy.
And then you need 5 fireballs per chuck, and we are out.
So there is RNG, an RNG time save here, where at the top of this hill, Mario will either fall back down or stay there. We did not get the time save.
Oh no!
That is a minor time loss, but
Yeah,
you know,
fuck ice.
fuck ice.
Fuck ice.
Ow. Fuck Sparkies too, but fuck ice.
Could you explain the gimmick for this one, Fletch?
Yeah, I sure can. So we have some of these grates that we need to get through. In order to get through them, Mario has to be holding something. So we are using the ability to spawn these blocks like we had in some of the earlier boss fights to get to the grates. But that is most of the core of this level. So BD, let's turn it over to you for some donations and announcements.
Absolutely. We have a lot of love coming in. We have $30 from Blue Ribbon High Life. Storks and apes and crocodiles and a sloth and a dog and a wolf and a tongue donkey and an Italian plumber all team up to say fuck ice.
I don't know that we needed tongue donkey there, but all right.
Wait, sorry, was that in there? I missed that one.
Yeah, Yoshi's a tongue donkey.
Yoshi's a tongue donkey.
Thank you. BD, pray proceed.
Thank you so much.
We have a this is an important one. We have a $10 anonymous donation, but I think it will become clear who it's from. Dear Boris, I was horrified to read in your review of the troubles you had with this hack. However, when I watched one of your videos, I noticed that the wrong music was playing and the midpoints were saving to SRAM or something, which made the game much less of a sadistically difficult experience than it ought to be. I fear, whatever you thought you were playing, it was not my hack. Perhaps you picked up a copy of that notorious bootleg, Chinese Storks and Apes and Crocodiles. Please re-download the hack from this page and try playing it again. Questioning your commitment to masochism, but with much love and big kisses, Morsel. P.S. Fuck ice.
Thank you.
Is that a copy pasta or is that just silly?
So originally,
How did I get through that?
Yeah, we got through. When BK played this for a live deal, he posted a Dear Morsel comment on the hack on SMW Central, and Morsel replied with that in the comments.
Oh my god.
The music line is because BK would play with Buckethead on in the background instead of the game music.
You might understand why he would choose to do that here in a couple levels.
Yep.
Well, hopefully you won't understand, but...
as many of the names we've been using today, you might be able to conclude why that is. This dolphin is following us for the duration of the level, essentially, but is still going through its jump cycle, so we do need to carefully time that amongst all the other things going on in this level.
It's a dolphin. What can you say? You know, this is also one of the longer sections in the game, so taking a death here is a bad thing. So we're just not going to do it. We're just not going to take a death.
Appreciate
Easy.
This is Morsel's memory test. You'll kind of see why it's called that. No, there is no indication here. You just have to remember where these saws come from.
Yeah, this, it's worth noting, like, one thing I love about this hack is that it takes from alternative influences that other, like, hacks at the time didn't. Instead of, like, taking everything from Kaizo 1, 2, and 3, it's like Dram World did. This takes a lot from, like, some old Japanese ROM hacks and things like that. Old standard hacks. And we're through the level already.
Great job,
We're through the
Equinox.
level already.
This next level will have a lot of screen shake. Just a heads up, that's something that makes you a little nauseous.
Yep, thank you for the call out.
No problem. Yeah, Equinox, I hope you don't have too much motion sickness as you go through all of these crushers.
Oh,
That really would be the icing on the
that's
cake.
good.
But yeah, this is Smashers. Again, self-explanatory why we call it what we call it.
Yeah, and to be clear, these are what, like, we call it. I don't know what other people call it.
That's fair, and I only call it these things because these folks call it these things.
Exactly.
I am not a Kaizo expert, I just play one on television.
Oh, there's a really good cue for this.
I don't call these levels anything, I just cry.
It's an important element of Kaizo.
It is.
There's the incredible platforming, the ridiculous tenacity, and there's the tears.
This seems crazy. I beat the level.
Nicely done. This gets us into another one of those lovely booses, which actually we suppose we lost count. There seem to be 4.
No, there's 5. We missed the Sonic one too.
We did.
Oh my god.
They're multiplying.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Lots of boos. We're still using the throw blocks. We're manifesting them. We're tossing them, avoiding the crusher, and once more, Equinox through the boss before we're even done explaining it. Fantastic job.
Yeah, this game goes by very quickly if it's played well, and we're playing well. And Gods, we hope we did not just curse ourselves with that.
Yeah, you especially don't want to jinx it when you're going into an airship level. Famously difficult even in base Mario. I have the childhood trauma to prove it.
The strategy here is largely be at the front of the screen, and everything will work out. Take a leap of faith there, because, why not?
And there are some extremely mean bullet bills in this level. Some of which you've already seen. More of them are about to appear here. But we're just going to spin jump our way right through them.
And that is a checkpoint, right?
That is a checkpoint, yes.
Yeah.
That screen transition. Unfortunately, if we die here, we will have to repeat that really annoying start with the 3 shots. So let's just not do that.
Let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's just, play the game well. Just play the game. So these are what our partner called missing no booze, I think.
I was wondering, I can't parse what the heck they are, but missing no booze is as good a descriptor as any.
So they're the waffles from Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't know what their actual name is.
No, yeah, they're just waffles.
They're just the
They
death
have a name,
waffles, yeah.
Ah,
So this is deterministic unless you die, I believe.
Yep.
yes, that is correct.
Which we're not going to do.
Yay.
Beautiful.
That boss can get very difficult if you do die, and suddenly have to deal with the RNG of where I believe this one's Larry is popping out.
Oh, they're rotodiscs. Thank you, Nintendo.
No, they're waffles.
Thank you.
They're waffles.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're waffles. Sorry, Desi. Hi, Desi.
Hi, Desi.
Hey, this is RNG Castle. There's 4
Hey,
sets
Sheldon,
of
why do they
4
call it
rooms.
RNG Castle?
Because there's 4 sets of 4 rooms, and you get a different one every time because you have to jump over this statue at the beginning, so you enter on a different frame every time. And
Is that how it's done?
Yeah, and if you can hear the music, I'm sorry.
Yep. So I hope you really like the intro to the game Zero Wing. It's a really good intro, but sometimes people will spend many hours on this level. And hearing the same 12-second loop for that long does drive you mad.
Yeah, many people have gone very wild because of this level and the music. Buckethead is a great replacement.
It's true. Buckethead's a really good replacement for pretty much anything, really. Hey, the fuck ice room! So if I go into any of these pipes, I just die, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And to clarify a bit from what Sheldon was talking about earlier, so this is 4 consecutive levels, and for each of those, there are 4 possibilities that you have to play. So there's a huge degree of variance in how challenging this level can be. But we're on to our last room. We gotta fight some Reznors.
No. There are 4
Reznors. We have to go
Reznors you
back
can
and fight
get.
Reznors again later.
That was the one Reznor fight that we did not want to see.
That's RNG Castle, baby.
Yeah, and again, it just means that you get to hear Zero Wing for another 2 minutes or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
While we're rocking out to the 12-second loop, BD, can you hit us with
I was about to
explanations?
say, if you'd like to hear something else, I do have some other things to share other than Zero Wing. We have a $10 donation from Jadlin. Amazing work from all the runners, commentators, and hosts today. This is a bright spot in a dark time, and you're all phenomenal. Trans rights and fuck ice.
Trans rights, fuck ice.
Thank you,
We have a $50 donation with a haiku from an anonymous donor. Anger to action. Look around. Together, we will abolish ice.
Beautiful.
That's a lovely
Beautiful.
poem. Thank you.
Love it.
And again, I want to remind everyone, we do have an open incentive right now to upgrade Silent Hill F to Lost in the Fog difficulty. That is a $2,000 incentive to make Pandemonium play on a much harder difficulty of Silent Hill F. We are on the road. We're already moving. There's already $35 towards that $2,000 incentive. And y'all, if it keeps up the way it's been keeping up, we are going to absolutely hit that and more.
In there.
We've raised,
right.
yeah, and
Hey.
here we go. And y'all, we've raised over $19,000. We are so close. Y'all, can we hit $20,000 raised? I think we can.
Right,
I
let's
think
get
we
there.
can hit it pretty soon, actually, y'all.
I know we can.
So this fight is pretty difficult. It is considered the second half of the level. When Equinox beats it, I will have an announcement to make, by the way.
Ooh, exciting.
But yeah, this is split into multiple phases, 6 in total. Swamps start coming in from all over. Eventually they start coming in from 2 directions. It's kind of a cluster.
It's our favorite boss in Mario World, ROM hacking.
Good reason.
All right, yeah, more swamps now, but we're
That's
in a
fine.
significantly more restricted area and having to just scoot back and forth with our block.
And if you ever kill that main shell, it will not come back, even if you get into this section and then like spawn, get to the next section where it comes back. It is very unfortunate.
Yeah. The other difference is that in the other bosses, we had a mushroom. You had to keep the mushroom to the very end because you needed it to take some damage and just get the invulnerability frames. We don't have to do that this time. We can lose the mushroom and it's fine. It's fine.
And also that Equinox had actually dropped a throw block above on the platform before it was put into the spikes to position it perfectly to deal a quick damage to the Boo as soon as it phased back into being damageable.
You may notice the boss fight is still going.
It's sure not over yet. We're still dodging a disco shell and all the multi-directional thwomps. But we only have one more hit. It should be here.
No,
Oh,
that's fine. This music is too good.
this music is much better than Zero Wing, I think it's fair to say.
True.
Aw, I'm sad about that. This run was really good until this level.
Oh no.
Hey, this run is still really good. I don't know what you all are talking about.
Yeah, chat.
Oh, it's
please.
still good. It's still good.
Everyone, please
Let's
give your
keep the hype going
love to
for
Spirits right now
Equinox.
because they are absolutely crushing this very hard ROM hack.
Yeah, this is incredible to watch. I don't know how many people in chat have done like a marathon run, but being able to like just go, this is the run, and put up something like this is just impressive on many levels.
I'm also super amused. I'm gonna put Equinox positively on blast for a moment. That it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything during this. Like, I really want y'all to do like all the talking, please. And then a just like casually also providing commentary while doing all this gameplay. It's really, really impressive. Petey, would you care to slip in a quick donation as we're getting back to that phase of the boss?
Yeah, we have some love coming in from the community. We have a $10 donation from Gossip Greg. Thank you so much, Gossip Greg, for that donation to the Women's Foundation of Minnesota. We also have a $10 donation from Fletcher, future Fletcher here. Equinox, you killed it. Also, did you hear that ice slipped on a banana peel and face planted it into a shaving cream pie? That was great.
That's funny.
Lol. Thanks, future me.
Wow.
Hi, that was messed up.
This is not how this is supposed to go.
But you know, Kai's about making it work sometimes.
Yeah, like,
Right, this is a lot.
I always joke about how, you know, with this game in particular, I don't actually know what I'm doing. There we go. That's what we were trying to do last time.
Let's go.
Intended strats.
And the announcement is, fuck Ice and fuck you, 3 cats.
Fuck you, Ice. Fuck you, 3 cats.
We have,
So that's the end.
yeah, that's the end. No, this is important.
So this is a level called Motor Skills. So called because if you were watching Shevda's run, which if you haven't, go check out the VOD. It is incredible. You can change jump type midair. So Mario has two types of jump, normal jump and spin jump. Normally you cannot change what you're doing midair. With this particular mechanic, you can.
So yeah, if you're familiar with more recent hacks and stuff like that, you may see a very refined version of Motor Skills where there's a lot of like jumping off of the row of Koopas and then or spin jumping off of the row and then regular jumping off the last one, things like that. This is the first, and it is not quite refined. It's very good, but it is very difficult in, again, I've mentioned very subtle ways before, but again, just like very strange ways you might not expect the little maneuvers.
And Loki, I know we just came off of one of the most infamous songs in Super Mario World ROM hacking with the Zero Wing. This is my favorite song in the history of Super Mario World ROM hacking. It is an absolute banger.
It's a delight.
That is high praise. Wow.
Louis does not miss with the ports.
What is
This is
the
the Louis
song?
part?
I can't hear it right now.
It's Degeneracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good. This is one of the rooms that has a lot of weird small ways that can mess you up, as you're kind of finding out here. Specifically, this last jump is way, way harder than it has any right to be. And we did it.
Nicely done.
You have to jump at basically the last little corner there, while also getting P-speed, which you get right when you're there. So you have to work really quickly to actually get the jump off. Yeah, this room's fun. This is one of our favorite rooms in the entire hack.
Equinox, you're my favorite room.
Oh, thank you.
Aww. I don't entirely know what that means, but aww. This is our fourth and final room before yet another kind of boss fight. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, I would call it like a gimmick boss fight. Very, very cute. Because again, that previous boss fight, that wasn't sufficient. We need to do a lengthy additional level and one more boss fight before we finish this ROM hack.
Yeah, so hold on. The SMW community has a design contest that happens every once in a while. I don't know the cadence anymore. Called the Kaizo Level Design Contest. That's okay, we lost that block. This was the winner in 2016. This is also the hardest room in the game.
If there has ever been a consistent schedule to KLDC, the Kaizo Level Design Contest, I have no idea what it is.
I can tell you as an authority on the subject, no, there is no consistent schedule to KLDC.
Whenever you want, right?
I think we went 10 years between it at one point, right?
What?
It was 2007 to 2009. By the way, shout out to Pangea Panga, the originator of the Kaizo Level Design Contest, in 2006, and then it went from 2006 to 2015, and then from 2015 to 2017, and then it started up again in 2019. And it hasn't been seen in almost 3 years. Some say it will come back.
As with a lot of things in enthusiast circles, it's do you have the volunteers to put it together?
Oh, yeah. No, completely understandable, but still funny.
Fletcher, they're talking about me. I ran Kaizo Level Design Contest for 4 years.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I did.
And as somebody who judged for it, I'm so tired, dog.
I do have some more love coming in, both for you, Equinox, and for the Women's Foundation of Minnesota, if you've got some time before we hit this last boost.
Please.
We have a $100 donation from Bold Ridge. Nothing is forever. Everything can be overcome. Fuck ice. Good luck, Mario Fan Gaming.
Mario Fan Gaming is my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, we made it past the hardest room.
Yo!
Right, now it's time for it's 5 rooms, right? How many is
5
this?
rooms.
5 rooms.
Yes.
It's a 5-room castle.
And essentially, we're just trying to survive long enough for the boost to get into a position where we can actually deal damage.
Yeah, usually we're putting something together, some attack. Like there we have the disco shell that's down there. Here we have to make sure this shell goes where it needs to go. It pops up, boom. All right, time is going to be as soon as Mario lands on the spikes on the right side. Motor skills is still active if we did not press, and that's time. If we did not press the spin jump button there, we would have fallen through and had to redo all of the boosts.
GG, chat, please
GG.
give it up for Equinox. Y'all, that was so good. I'm absolutely floored by the kind of things that y'all do, not only in these ROM hacks, but do it in front of an audience in a marathon setting. It is not easy under the best of circumstances. This is fantastic.
Thank you. This has been a lot of practice, and this is my favorite, our favorite ROM hack by far, which is very fortunate since we play it a lot.
Yeah, thank you for having
bringing
us.
it to us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Can I give a few shout outs?
Absolutely. This is a great time.
All right, so we would like to shout out our partners, first and foremost, Morningstar, Transistence, Rye, and Cater. They have all been super supportive, and just, we love them a lot. And we'd also like to shout out Third Wall, who is the person in the SMW community who taught us how to play this game, and inspired us to speedrun it, as well as LinkedInX2, who did the first run that we watched of this. And finally, we would like to shout out the people of Minnesota who are on the ground resisting, on the ground fighting back. You are fighting the good fight. We are with you. Fuck ICE. This is all of our fights. Get out there. Push back. We need to do this. Thank you for putting this on, and thank you for having us.
Beautiful. And Shavda, I know that we had your run and we kind of went over to the next one. Do you have some shout outs as well?
I mean, shout outs to everybody in the SMW community who isn't a prick. And, I want to say as a Minnesota native, thank you so much for putting this event on and having us and having me in particular. And fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE. We are the Pilgrim's master. We shall go always a little further. It may be beyond that last blue mountain barred with snow across that angry or that shimmering or glimmering sea. This is why we don't do poetry when we let people like Shavda do it.
We're still putting the line breaks in with the slashes makes me happy and sad.
It's true.
Well, thank you all so much for that incredible run of Storks and Apes and Crocodiles. Y'all, we are still moving. We've raised over $19,000 and we are keeping this thing moving. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.